ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We're on a bike. We still just have atmospheric humming. Let's get into our next area, shall we? Let's blow this shit up. Whoa, God. Oh, those are new things. We gotta scan that. Okay. Don't hide. Don't be shy. You afraid of my bike? Sand Griever. So it's a Griever, but sand. Griever variant adapted to Soul Valley's desert climate. Like other Griever types, it is extremely agile and highly aggressive. Got it. Alright. Probably would help if I didn't just jump right into it. Oh, more coming in. So that's interesting that we have a choice here. Because, I mean, typically you want things... Oh, so this thing dodges charge shots and swats away my missiles. Because typically, yes, like, it's open, you can get lost, you have to search for things, but there's typically a linear progression. You need to get a power-up to go to the next area. Or maybe that is still the case, we shall find out. But typically, you need to get a power-up to go to the next area. And either I just got really lucky here, because the one I just got is in use here, or he specifically said I can go to them in any order. Whichever one I want first is up to me. He said that, specifically. So that's interesting. Because normally there would be, even though, like, again, even though it's kind of open, it's typically linear. Like, you get to a point, and then it's just like, ah, shit, I'm stuck here, I can't do anything. I figured I could stand on that. And then you have to find the correct path. In this one, it appears all three paths are correct. Okay. In we go, Samus.
If you're unsure where to go, you can always explore the unsurveyed areas. Have you checked out the volcano?
Shut up, Miles. Let's see. So it is true, Miles kind of just interjects throughout the mission. We'll see how I feel about that by the end, I guess. Ooh, we got an elevator. Classic elevator. Like, that right there isn't necessarily a bad thing either. It's just like, let me pick. You just gave me the choice to pick. Why are you telling me, oh, have you tried the elevator? No, I haven't. Well, maybe I have. I don't know what area I'm going to. Nope, we definitely didn't. We did not choose the volcano. This is definitely not a volcano. Hello, ice. So we have a teleporter key. I want to play with some things here quick. Hold on a sec. I'm not doing it, but I want to see something. Ah, you can turn the in-game tutorials off. So that would be the suggestions, I would imagine. I was kind of seeing if there was a way, because I know certain people will want to turn Myles off. For lack of a better way of saying it, they just don't want to, they won't want to hear from him. That's gonna bother me now. It's not an even 50. Yeah, that doesn't appear to be an option. That's just part of the game. Let's turn off the tutorials, though. Let's see what happens. So that still appears if I press that button. Just pure curiosity. Operational. I probably should scan that door. That's what I meant to do. Let's see what we got here. Aha! Bomb slot. Aha! So I got 2 doors here. I'm gonna assume one's probably a save station. Let's see what's up here first. Okay, so we can open that. That one looks like it's malfunctioning. Okay, noted. Fuck your glass. Alright. We are in, and we still need a spinner. We're seeing a lot of spinners. Circuitry is exposed. I haven't seen any lures in a while, I'm just now realizing. Just containers. Okay, so this is probably a save station based on how games, yeah, Metroid games usually work. That's a save station, for sure. Okay, what else do we got cooking today? Probably scan that before blowing it up. Ice crawler. Well adapted to freezing temperatures, it remains active even in low temperatures and possesses a relatively soft carapace covered in sharp thorns. So, missile. I am going to kick your carapace. Uh-oh. Is it not linear? Requires so I am blockaded here. So that begs the question. Why did Mr. Mackenzie say whichever one you go for first is up to you? And then 5 minutes later say, you should go to the volcano first. My guy's contradicting himself. So if you get one, you can't get it again. Noted. So that means there's probably a finite number of these things around here.
You should explore the areas you have been observing. Have you checked out the volcano?
Myles. I'm starting to become indifferent on him. I want to love every aspect of this game, but I can only be my honest self. I am becoming indifferent because he will not stop telling me to go places and do things. And I think I've reached the point where I wish he would. This is the problem with expectations, though. Like, you wait for so long for something that you almost feel like you need to love every aspect of it. Like, it needs to be your favorite game of all time. And it's just an unrealistic expectation. I'm getting deep here. Get ready for this. I'm getting deep. So I told myself a long time ago, I don't think anything could ever pass Paper Mario. The Thousand Year Door remake had the potential to, it did not. Tears of the Kingdom had the potential to, it did not. Breath of the Wild even had the potential to, once I got into it, it did not. I don't think anything ever will. This was probably the last game in my life that I would say ever had the potential to do such a thing, to become my favorite game of all time. And it's not over yet, but I don't know. I don't think it will be. But again, though, now that I think about it more, I'm not against the concept of the game preventing you from getting lost. You can still explore and whatnot while not being lost. Like, that sense of exploration is still there, so I'm not fully against it. But at the same time, internally, there are times, and again, it's all I can do is give my honest thoughts. There are times after he says things where I wish he didn't say it. I don't hate the inclusion of this character, like a lot of people seem to, but there have now been 2 separate examples where he has said something, and I'm just, my natural reaction wasn't, okay, that's interesting. It was, my first reaction was this, like that facial expression, or just shut up, Myles. That's happened twice now. Ooh, what's this? So we'll see what becomes of that. Let's also see, though, what happens when we find more of these characters. Forearm for a Galactic Federation heavyweight golem. Other than a severed connector cable, it is undamaged. Finger flexion will trigger with an electric. So once again, we need electric. We need fire and electricity. Bad. Probably about to get fire. Another thing to examine here. What? Let's stop exploring for now. Let's actually advance the main the main plot, so we can get some answers here, because Myles did present some interesting things when he basically said, like, we shouldn't be here. I don't know how we're here. I don't know where we are or if we're even anywhere. Like, that's essentially what he said, and that is intriguing, to say the least. Like, and I want to know what's going on. Alright. I don't know if this is the volcano area. I'm kind of just heading this way, in the hopes that it is. Whoa, the fuck is that? I should probably scan some of this stuff too. I kind of forget while I'm on the bike, but these things probably spawn in intervals, so you know. Marauder. A prototype anti-Griever weapon developed by the Lamorn after the Great Tragedy. They were never deployed in battle. Well, apparently not, because it's running from me. So what exactly is going on here? How do I get into... Oh, that's probably it right here. Nope. That appears to be another area I can't get to yet. Oh no, that's a shrine up there or something. That's a good way to just turn yourself around quick. Just get off the bike and get back on it. Okay. So... spending a lot of time in the desert right now, that's for sure. I don't know if that's an entrance over there or not. It's interesting. I don't seem to have any way in there right now. I mean, I should probably scan crystals. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. Whoops. Let's keep our scan visor on in case anything new pops up. It seems like we're heading this way. Okay, so there's a marker there that kind of says, like, that's your next destination. It's weird that there's nothing here, though. Like, I couldn't find anything. What is this? Cuvaria. A succulent variant that stores large amounts of fluid in its parenchyma. Although the outer skin has exceptional elasticity and strength, it is breakable. I'm sure it is if you run it over with a bike, yep. That would make sense. Alright, anyway. So, let's get to the volcano. Worry about some of these other things. Like, right now, I just want to progress some main story here, get some more character interaction. We'll get what we can on the way through. I keep forgetting the button for that. I mean, I know it, but I keep not doing it. That's a thing. See, there definitely are things to do here, just not as much as you would expect. I think maybe the biggest problem with the desert, other than the fact that they make you pay like $30 for a fucking amiibo to listen to the music, it isn't the desert gameplay itself or the content in it. If this was just in here by surprise, like Nintendo never said anything about it, if this was just in here by surprise, everyone would just be like, alright, it's a little something neat extra to do. There's some stuff around here, nothing too big, like it adds a couple hours of content maybe. And obviously the main gameplay is still very much the core Metroid Prime gameplay, but they marketed this heavily. I think that's what the problem is. The reason people think this doesn't have enough content in it is because Nintendo portrayed it as if this was a huge addition to the game that would really, you know, shake things up. And just objectively, it doesn't. It's a new thing to do, but it is definitely not like this groundbreaking, like, oh, you're going to be spending a ton of time here in between the other stuff. It's just like a little side thing. That's all it is. It appears this one I can interact with. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on it. I don't think the desert's a problem, but I think Nintendo, once again, similar to the music issue here with the amiibo, turned it into a problem by saying, oh, you got this vast, expansive area to explore and do a ton of stuff in, and you have a bike now. And it's really just like a little side thing. And it's okay that it's just a side thing. But they portrayed it as if it wasn't, so now people are disappointed by it. They portrayed it as it was this much bigger, grander thing. And they shouldn't have done that if it wasn't that. This game had a weird marketing cycle. Other than just the delays, obviously. Like, there's a lot of weird stuff that went on here. They could have done a lot of things better. Okay, so this appears to just be some green crystals. Drain for circulating pumped groundwater. The drains draw from the same common channel with the water eventually evenly distributed. I am having some, like, ADHD moments here where I'm just, like, easily getting sidetracked. I literally just said, we're focusing... Oh! There's another one. We're focusing on main story now. We'll worry about the other stuff later, and then I immediately stopped for something again. Oh. Ah! Remain ever vigilant. finding pickups and whatnot, that's been very satisfying so far. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Like, it's not like these are, like, insane, like, puzzles or anything, like, and they don't need to be, because they never really were. They really don't need to be. But it makes you think a little outside the box. Like, I'm just like, how do I get in there? And then I'm like, hey, there's that. You know, it's one of those types of things. It's really all it needs to be. And there's been plenty of... Oh, there's more to do here. What do I do? What's going on here? What am I locking on to? There's more to this room. Again, as I was just saying, the feeling of discovery is very much there. Maybe more so than ever. It might not be. It might be the same as it always was. But since I've known the other 3 games like the back of my hand for 10 plus years now, it feels different. But again, there's a lot of new things to find, and whatever that is, I can't do anything with it yet. And there have been plenty of power-ups that I've had to leave markers for that I have to go back for, because I didn't have access. And also plenty of ones that I did have access for, and I just, needed to be creative in how I approached them and found the solution. Yeah, no, that's... They kind of hit the nail on the head with, like, the pickups and thinking creatively and whatnot. Which I kind of expected them to. I would have been shocked if they messed that up. That right there would have been the game-breaking thing. If, like, they were just handing you pickups left and right and didn't make you think for them, that would have been, like, a game-breaking problem for me. But I had absolutely no doubts that they would have... Because that's just core Metroid Prime gameplay. There was never a shot of that being a problem. I have thoughts on this game, in case you couldn't tell. I'm going to be saying a lot of those thoughts as I go, because I happen to love this game in this series. Oh, that's a spinner again. Alright. But there is a bike spinner which we can interact with. I will say the Volt Forge area was very fun too. The way it was like segmented on little like racetrack strips, like in like 3 different towers. Very interesting. Alright, so here we are in the volcano area. Location of teleporter key confirmed. I would also assume we're probably going to be meeting a new friend here. I hope. New friends probably means plot exposition. I do like that balance too, like, the plot kind of gets revealed through NPCs, and, like, the lore and everything of what's going on around you still very much gets, revealed through scanning. Crustacean morphology, heat strap. Terrestrial crustaceans found in the caves of Magdrada volcano. They absorb green energy gel as it seeps through rock surfaces. Significant leak from a lava transport pipe. The lava can be made to solidify if cooled quickly. However, flow pressure will force it to revert soon after. That almost seems like... There might be like a power-up in there or something. Alright, so this would be a way forward. This is also something over here, though. Forgot that was lava there. The color kind of distorted it. Forgot what it was. Da-da-da-da. That's another one, baby. Explore every inch of every room. Hello. Swarm flyer. Produces a lighter than air gas in its body, then floats into the air. The organism then propels itself by inhaling and expelling air. It likes air, essentially. This thing likes air. They're like little flying jellyfish. Alright, anyway. I will say, in some of these in some of these areas, the lack of music is actually very fitting. It's not in the desert. Here it is. Just like an ominous hum as I'm entering a new area is very, very fitting. Lava pressure control terminal opens and closes the main pipe's lava discharge valve to adjust the level of the lava lake and manage lava transport rates. Okay. Another door here. No, I want to scan that because that's scanned. Wheeled vehicle gate. Okay. Scan everything. Literally everything. Like delivery truck. Okay. So extreme heat. So I can't get my vehicle up there. Something we definitely can't get yet. So, let's see what's in that door first. Might be a save station. Decent possibility of that. Ring ring, hello. Oh, can I not open that? It's in the room on the opposite side. Okay, and I don't see any ways to get my psychic beam through there, so this is our way forward. Flare pool. Now this is that Metroid music you're looking for. Assume I probably can't drive over this. Nope, get out, Sammy, get out. Worth a shot to try to find out. So what's all this greenness down here? Oh, here's a thing. High-powered explosives. Well, that's not this. No, didn't think so. All right, so there's a lot more to be done in this room eventually. Sylux, you bastard. That was you. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is! There it is! Oh, she's so cool. Screen record that immediately. So, Sylux is pushing our buttons. So we need to do something about that, I guess. Nothing we can do there. That's a thing over there, but we can't reach it. There's just nothing for us to do down here right now. So I think we need to go back through the door. Perhaps this door is now open to us. Yep. Oh, hello. Yep. Yeah. So Sylux appears to have some sort of connection or alliance here with these bots or the Lemorn or something, or he's manipulating them somehow. Because obviously we fought Sylux earlier in the game and it turns out to just be it was a bot in disguise. And now he sent us back here to a door that was previously locked to us and is now open. And bots came through. So he's kind of involved pulling the strings just in general. Excuse me, here somehow. Uses morphology. Vairnan uses sharp claws on the tips of its legs to crawl on the ground and walls. Reptile variant evolved to thrive in hot environments. But not when Samus Aran's around. Currently set to beyond. Takes facility waste. Yeah, okay. So that's not a mandatory one. Oh, we got two. This is a safe station. Yeah. This ain't my first rodeo. To be fair, this is actually my fourth rodeo, technically, so I know my way around. My neck hurts. Again. I gotta stop sitting like a Neanderthal. Or I gotta get a better goddamn chair. I mean, you guys can see this chair, right? Sorry, Samus. It's literally falling apart. I just don't want to spend money. I still need... Nope. So, bike access is now restricted. What is that? Lemorn Plasma Torch cuts metal using high heat arc plasma used to slice waste materials into manageable sizes. Well, don't slice me into manageable sizes, will ya? Looks like it's meant to... Oh, fuck. Arthropod morphology Pyromite. Sees with a single light-emitting eye and walks on 8 clawed feet. It will approach intruders in its territory and trigger an explosion to repel them. Bang! Stay away from me. Lamorne demolition crane, industrial equipment for extracting recyclable materials from waste, equipped with a plasma torch. Probably some breakables here. Let's see. Fuck me sideways. It's quite literally the opposite. It's quite literally an unbreakable, based on description. Waste material from the energy facility. Analysis implies that difficulty stacking the material led to disposal through burial instead. Damn. This looks breakable. Or no, is this also? Well, I don't have a diffused oscillation blast of psychic energy yet now, do I? Or do I? Nope. I do need to find my path forward here, though. Let's check the map. I don't see a door anywhere here. I also don't see anything else here. To me, this is very clearly the way we need to go. Oh, wait, hold on. Back left area of the room there. That appears to be some sort of morph ball doohickey, but that might have been blocked by what I was looking at. Oh, hold on. I see platforming opportunities. That's it. Okay. We figured it out. Now, what do we do up here? Oh, well, we don't stand on that, that's for sure. That was not the answer. Thank God we have the ability to jump. Let's see. Aha! There it is. That's a thing. Well, what kind of thing it is, it's definitely a thing. Lamorne made circuitry for a plasma torch. Exposed when the coupler detached, it is manually removable. Fire chip acquired. A chip made by the Lamorne. The Galactic Federation engineer level 4 or higher can modify this chip and integrate it into your suit. Open the menu with minus and check the inventory for more information. So I have a suit expansion, but I need to find the right friend to equip it for me. Interesting. Now hold on a sec. I'm wondering if Myles is the one that does it. He might be. He very well might be the one that can do that. Because there doesn't appear to be anything else here for now. Let's see. Fire chip. I think we need to go see Myles. Which means... And yes, I have a smile on my face about this. I love mandated backtracking in Metroid games, as long as it's not, like, excessive or obnoxious. I think we need to go see him. Let's find out. Cutscene? Whoa, God! Okay. So we are not getting back in there immediately. Maybe we're not meant to just do these areas in full, like, in order? Maybe now going here gets me access to the ice area, and then when I finish the ice area, I can come back here. It sounds like Myles needs to integrate this thing for us. I believe he is an engineer, is he not? I'm sure he'll, knowing this game, I'm sure he'll call us and let us know. I still like these cutscenes. Like, it's a little awkward when she's running because it just feels a little out of place. But, it kind of replaces, like, the elevator cutscenes, and I'm not against that. It's just a neat little shakeup. Why do I keep saying I'm not against that? I don't have to keep saying that. Just because other people are fired up about this game doesn't mean I have to defend myself for liking it. I've expressed my criticisms fairly, have I not? And still thought that the game is so far a masterpiece. You know, let's see, just out of curiosity, what does our friend say? Communication not available. You mean the one time I want to hear from this cocksucker, it's not available? That's an exaggeration. Oh, it's probably because I'm in combat. I've actually wanted to hear from him multiple times. Fighting these things is pretty high speed.
Looks like you got some Lemoyne technology in place.
There he is.
I'm pretty good with machines. Want to bring it back to base camp so I can take a look?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking was going to happen, yep. I did scan this? I thought I didn't. Okay. Yeah, because I don't remember how to get back to base camp, so please help me out here. Okay. So that is the way we have to enter, I guess. And honestly, that's good, because we can now get some of the things we could not previously get on our way through. Yeah. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, they actually did it. I thought they would be too afraid to put some mandated backtracking into Metroid Prime. They are not. That makes me very happy. I love backtracking. It attaches you to the world a little bit more. What the hell is that? A Molduga? It kind of is, honestly. So scan these before I forget. A Golbat. So we got a Pokemon here and a Zelda enemy. We got Golbat and a Molduga. Bird variant adapted to the arid climate of the Soul Valley. Naturally curious, they will instinctively track objects of interest. Okay. Curious about that. But these things might not be hostile, honestly. They might just be afraid of me. But I still need to scan them nonetheless. There we go. Crustacean morphology Varmus. A crustacean variant living in Soul Valley. It travels by diving and swimming through the sand. They don't seem to want to attack me, though, unless I'm just misinterpreting this. Let's see. I'm actually curious about these now. Okay, so I can attack it, but it doesn't... They seem to run from me. Yeah, they seem to, like, not want anything to do with me. I mean, they're just sand whales. Now, these things are hostile. Yeah, these things just kind of don't want anything to do with me. It's fine by me, I guess. Not all of the biology and things in this world need to be hostile. Alright, so that's the green. Wait, I wish there was some music playing right now. Maybe I gotta go back to the store and spend another 30 bucks on a game I already spent 70 on. Sorry. Just things like that about modern gaming bother me. This always has to be DLC. Like, same thing, like, I could say, like, this is not a Metroid Prime 4 exclusive issue. It just hits a little harder because this is my favorite game series of all time. This is very much an issue with Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World objectively lacks content. If you want to criticize this open world, I mean, technically, yes, there's more to do in Mario Kart World, but it's all bland and just kind of rewardless. Donkey Kong Bonanza had $20 DLC released 2 months after launch. Pokemon Legends ZA announced $30 DLC before the fucking game was even out. It's just a problem with modern gaming, and apparently now Nintendo's own personal business model. Or their next generation here. And this one, there's no DLC anything, but you lose a basic gameplay function. But I guess technically you don't need to buy it to get the full game experience, but like, you know, it's just an in general problem Nintendo seems to be having, even though they are releasing good games. Donkey Kong Bonanza is a fantastic game. Legends ZA is a good game. This is a masterpiece so far, still in my opinion. My thoughts have not changed, despite this. It's just an overall, in general, problem with Nintendo right now. There's only one game that does not seem to get into that crossfire, because it has the touch of somebody who is just passionate about gaming, and just apparently wanted to deliver just a wonderful retro-feeling experience. And that is Kirby Air Riders. Kirby Air Riders, they made it very clear, all the content's in there from day one. They might do free updates and add things, but they made it clear there's no paid DLC coming. Maybe they'll add stuff, maybe they won't. I think they won't, based on what they said. You just get the game for $70 and that's it. Why can't other games be like... You know, why can't everyone just be like Masahiro Sakurai? So, all we can do right now is go straight. So yep, this is what kept us from here. The ability to jump. We've been here before, as we know. I'm surprised Myles has been so involved, though. Like, I figured at this point we would have encountered other Federation troopers. It's interesting, like, the length of this game continues to remain a mystery to me. Like, I've only encountered 20% of the NPCs that are supposed to be a big portion of this game, but I have 42% scans done already. I mean, I'm almost halfway scan-wise. And pickups-wise, even lagging behind even further at 17. It's interesting, to say the least. Like, at this point, this game wouldn't surprise me if it was a, in terms of gameplay runtime, like not counting pause time and all that stuff. It wouldn't surprise me if it was a 12-hour experience, and it wouldn't surprise me if it was a 35-hour experience. Anything longer than that would certainly surprise me. But, yeah, it's just... It's interesting. Maybe my time spent with the other NPCs is shorter. Maybe Myles is the true main character of this story. Maybe Myles is Sylux. I know that's the popular meme, but I don't know. What if he is? I doubt he is. I don't think he's... That'd be kind of crazy if he was just putting on an act that elaborate. This OST is definitely going on my, like, sleep playlist, without a doubt. So here's something that I still don't think we can get. But we probably can get soon enough. So we can, as you notice, the rooms are changing here. I don't think these guys were in this room before. That we can't get yet, but we probably will be able to soon. The fact that there's no fast travel to also makes me very happy. Like, I don't know, maybe towards the end of the game they introduce one, but right now I'm glad there isn't, because the whole point of these games is to revisit these rooms. Sorry, Samus, I'm so sorry. I hate hearing you scream like that. I apologize. I am so sorry. I'm bad at video games. You deserve better than me. Getting you into all these shit situations. So those we can interact with now. We already formed them. Now we can walk on them. And now we can do this. I have the high ground. Never mind, I don't anymore. So this is now something we can get. Okay. So let's remove this marker, because now we have that. So we need to go across the bridge again. There is one thing here that I think we can get now, if I remember correctly. I want to say that was blocked by a morph ball bomb. Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, hello. Bye. Pressed the wrong button again, god damn it. Alright, anyway. This has been part 5. Ad break's about to start. This is going to be my lunch break as well. So this will be a little bit longer of a break. I will be back. Again, it won't take me super long. I have pre-prepared my lunch. We're good. Be back in a few minutes.